Okay, guys, so we are going to be reacting to some more Vocaloid music. I asked you guys in the community post what songs you want me to do. I have the top six here, and I'm very excited to get into it. I originally wasn't actually planning on reacting to any more Vocaloid because a whole drama ensued. I wasn't trying to get into that again, but I got a bunch of lovely comments like saying that they appreciate my reaction, they want to see more out of me, and I am still genuinely very interested in getting into Vocaloid music. So yeah, I'm gonna give this another shot. See what's going on here. Yeah. So the first song we're gonna be doing is pulled up already. This is "Rolling Girl" featuring Hatsune Miku by wowaka. If I mispronounce that, just anyone in the comments, just anyone in the chat, just feel free to comment. Feel free to correct me. Let's get into it. Fast hi-hats, very high tempo. Sounds emotional too. With that chord progression. I like the production. Production's really good. There's no lyrics, unfortunately. There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff in the mix right now. And I'll be honest, like the mix isn't the cleanest, but when did this song come out? When this song came out like 7 years ago. So okay, so maybe this video isn't like the cleanest mix. I think if I looked up if I looked this up on Spotify, it's gonna be a lot cleaner. But I mean, even so, like it sounds pretty clean, even though there's a lot of stuff in there. So the mastering and mixing is pretty freaking good here. The layering is really good. You guys hear the guitar on the right ear? I mean, this tuning is pretty cool on her voice, on the voice synthesizer. The tuning is pretty cool. And the writing for the second voice is nice too. And I like how the guitar on the right ear is kind of doing its own thing, like doing its own melody. Oh, that's it? Oh, dang. Talk about an abrupt ending. Okay. I mean, pretty cool. I mean, definitely, like a lot of stuff was happening at once. Very upbeat, very fast paced. I wonder if that's gonna be a staple in his music, or maybe if this is just a outlier song where he normally does slower music, or maybe this is just his thing. I mean, if it is his thing, then I mean, it's pretty clear that he knows what he's doing. It's very good, very fast, pretty emotional from the piano chords, like the chord progressions, very emotive. Even though this is a very fast song, so there's only so much like there's only so much ballad aspects you can put into a song like this. But I mean, so, tuning was really good. I like the counter melodies that were happening here. At some points, it was a bit loud. Like the synthesizer was pretty loud to where you couldn't really hear too many melodies in the background unless you really listen to it deep. And obviously, the mixing for this particular video isn't like the best. I'm pretty sure if I look up a more studio version or look up maybe a remastered somewhere, it's gonna sound cleaner. So I'm not gonna knock too much on the mix. It's a good song regardless, and pretty cool. 15 years ago. It came out 2010. Yeah, I noticed that people like kept saying that 2010 for Vocaloid, that's old. That is old. And even though like, yeah. So yeah, that's why a lot of songs that came out at that time is a bit lower quality because they didn't have much access to like the real crispy music studios, you know what I'm saying, or the real like expensive software to really remaster and make everything sound clean and crisp. The accessibility wasn't as much from what I've been told. So yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man. Like if you can't afford like $1,000 programs, just you got to do the best you can do. And also I noticed that I saw that the artist wowaka or Hitori passed away in 2019 from a heart attack. Dang. That sucks. Dang. But yeah, man. That was another fast song. World's End Dancehall reminds me of your comment. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna be rest in peace. But we're gonna be reacting to more of their music. He died in his sleep. Dang, that's unfortunate, man. Rest in peace. We're gonna be reacting to Unknown Mother-Goose featuring Hatsune Miku. So same voice synthesizer, same voice bank, but a different song. So here we go. Okay, so I think upbeat is gonna be his thing. I think upbeat's gonna be their thing. Yeah, and I noticed that the quality here is cleaner than the original song. So I think this might be a song that they made later on, and they made the first song much earlier. Wait for the drop. I mean, it's already crazy, bro. It's already crazy. God. Counter melody, polyrhythm, syncopation, yeah. Oh, you. Okay, anti-drop. Okay, that's what they were doing because they were building up so much. The music was building up so much, and the composition was so crazy from the get-go on purpose. So when they were building up and the drop came, they did the complete opposite. That's why I said anti-drop. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Yeah. And they did halftime with it too, just to add even more of a contrast. And I think they used the same instrument melody in the beginning of the song, but it was obviously with a different, heavier instrument. Here, electric piano, a lot softer. That was pretty cool. I don't really know how to really describe this type of genre, but I've heard this type of stuff before. I know I've heard this type of song with Kenshi Yonezu. What's that one song? Was the freaking peace sign like the beginning, whoa, when they do that thing. I don't know what you call that thing, but I like that. I like that they're using a Vocaloid sound bank for that instead of like the regular, like instead of a human singing it like I'm normally used to. But it just sounds really interesting hearing a Vocaloid do it instead of a human. Harmonizing. I wouldn't say it's a genre, but we got some cheeky stuff going on the drums, hitting the side of the snare. Bass. Oh no, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Alright, y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready. I know what's coming, so I can prepare properly. Oh my god. Before we get to the drop, that layering is crazy from the piano and the guitar. That guitar on the right ear is going crazy. Is that wowaka playing the guitar? I would not be surprised. I mean, that muted strumming on the guitar is really good. Really soft, really tasteful. I don't know if that was in the first drop. Let me double check real quick. No, that was there in the first time. I just didn't peep it. Okay, wow. The level of detail in this song is crazy. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the song. This singing section with that acoustic guitar. Yeah. I gotta say, this is probably one of my... This is probably a crazy thing to say already, but this is probably one of my favorite Vocaloid songs that I've ever reacted to. I haven't reacted to a whole lot of them, to be honest, but yeah. I like the musical content on here very much. The anti-drop, this part, the guitar... It's a lot of good stuff. Cool, some cool double stops happening right now. Bum, 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 bum. That's how you end it? Wow. Wow, that was a cool transition. Again, one of my favorite transitions in music. Nothing. There was no like reverse crash happening. There was no impact. It was just instruments playing, stop playing, piano chord. That's it. Wow. They intentionally cut off the reverb. Because you know, like sometimes when you like put in like a bunch of effects on the instruments, reverb is oftentimes what you put in there. But they intentionally cut the volume on everything. Yeah, okay. That was really cool. Again, that was a really well made song. Holy crap! Did I miss the new auto cover? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We reacted to the beginning of stream. That's been done. But okay, so we're gonna continue moving on. We're gonna be doing the third song from Wowaka. This is Ura-Omote Lovers featuring Hatsune and Miku. And by the way, guys, I have been using the official videos for all these, and there's no lyrics for any of them. So this guy's crazy. This guy's so good. What? Oh my god. I feel like we just started the Rainbow Road in Mario Kart. Like, we're borderline getting into some Japanese fusion here. Oh my god, that piano. I think there's like 2 or 3 pianos playing right now. Oh, that piano's going crazy right now. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, the layering here is insane here. Oh my lord, you have some crazy freaking Osu Archaea beat map type piano melodies going on here with that crazy arpeggio, and then you have a little, what is that, like a little like a electro upbeat funk thing going on with the keyboard. And then you have drum and bass going on with the drums. That piano's crazy. This is going to the playlist. Oh my god, I am in love with the counter melodies. I am in love with the polyrhythms here. I love how fast the synthesizer is going too, because the tempo-wise, the drums and the piano are a little bit slowed down a little bit. In the drop, they used to go, but here a bit more slowed down. But we're still keeping that very fast tempo with the synthesizer, because the synthesizer is like going freaking Eminem rap god over here. And that little use of space right there. Cool. Y'all hear that piano turning up in the left ear? Another thing that I gotta say about wowaka is his transitions are so creative, so creative. He uses space a lot, and he also in order to like bridge one section to another, he uses like some sort of like sound or maybe a little lick on an instrument. Like here, I think he used 2 snare clicks here. On the offbeat too. That's the real trippy part. He change in the middle of it is crazy. We heard the ring of the snare drum. Like you can hear the ring of the snare like a little bit more. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I like how abrupt the endings are. The endings are always so abrupt and just like he intentionally doesn't like finish some sections. He just stops it and that's it. Yeah, definitely very fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see the prowess. I see how good they are, or is I see how good wowaka is as a producer. I see it's very clear here, man. But okay. So yeah, I think I'm seeing yeah, I'm definitely seeing a theme here with their music. I think like upbeat music and just very like jam-packed musical content is definitely their style, right? Definitely their style. And yeah, I mean like it makes sense. I mean I feel like this type of music is definitely one you could study a lot. Like you could definitely like sit down and like get a notebook. You could write down. You could probably spend like 5 hours analyzing this song because that's how that's how much musical content is jam packed in here, man. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay. So the next song we're gonna be checking out is Neru, "Lost Ones Weeping" featuring Kagamine Rin. All right. And I believe that Neru, or feel free to correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but they didn't they write also Otto's Ostrachan? That was fire. Yes. Little gated effect on the entire thing. Reverb and all, just tick 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 tick. Wow. Want to produce Ostrachan? I hear it. I hear it. Shout out to Les Paul. Great guitar. Speaking of great guitar, that lick is fire. My God, that guitar is so goated. Wow. Also, cool drum pattern choice. In the chorus, or the chorus, or whatever this part is, it was an offbeat on the ride cymbal, but here they just switched the ride cymbal just to the open hi-hat. So getting two different sounds, really just changing one drum kit piece. It's really impressive. Oh, now we're getting some halftime here. And some reverb on the vocals. Okay. Okay, so that's really cheeky what they did right there. So they intentionally added a lot of reverb on it. So okay, so we're establishing a new sound here. But then in the transition, immediately takes all of it out. Yeah, intentionally cut out everything and just her voice. Very creative use of space here. these are some crazy lyrics. These are some crazy lyrics. So I think I mean, obviously my focus is first and foremost on the musical content, and there's a lot of musical content here. So forgive me if I'm if I haven't been paying too much attention to the lyrics, but I'm noticing that the lyrics are talking about not doing well in school, at least with some sections, and I think this little these two lines back to back is a bit crazy here. Can you solve this equation on the abacus? So I think this song might be talking about academic what's the right word for this? Not performing as well academically as you would have liked, really. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that. And can you untie the rope around his neck? So maybe because he's not able to perform as well as the other kids in school, then he's feeling a little inadequate. He's feeling unvalidated. So leading him to, not going to get into that. It's very dark stuff. But, it's also at the same time very realistic, bro. I feel a lot of people are very inadequate. I feel a lot of people feel as though they're inadequate because the grades that they get from school aren't as good as the grades, as some of their peers, some of their classmates. Getting A pluses, getting very perfect grades. I definitely have felt this to some degree. Thankfully, it's never gotten to the point where I almost wanted to, do this, but I've definitely felt some degree of feeling inadequate, and that being basically a judge of my entire character. It's really that's one thing I don't like about grades. Really, I understand that grades have to be a necessary thing. I understand that grades are a necessary thing in school, but it's just the label of it, like, oh, you get a C, you get an A, you get a B, like it's very like, it's so easy to misrepresent that as your entire being, right? Like, if you got a C on an exam, like, me as a kid, I would have been like, oh, my entire life is over, bro. I just freaking suck as a human being. Like, it really feels like that, especially as a kid, and you don't really have the emotional, you're not really that developed enough in your brain to understand that there's a separation between grades and how you are as a human being. It's a whole lot of stuff to get into. Oh my god, the delay on those guitars is crazy. This is going on my playlist. That guitar is way too damn good, bro. Oh my! Woo! I gotta know, is Neru the one playing the guitar? Because he's way too damn good, bro. He's so good. All right. The yellow one's weeping. Are you guys sure it's the yellow one? Are you guys absolutely sure? All right, so let me see the song in the mixing, mastering, illustration, movie, mixing, mastering. Okay. Cool stuff. Okay. I mean, this is 3 out of the 4 songs we've reacted to so far are making it to my playlist easily, man. Like, this is a really good batch, I must say. Okay. The next song we're going to be doing is I'm not even going to. How do you pronounce this? You guys have corrected me once already on the name, and then I tried saying that, and then I got corrected again in the comments. So, like, I'm just going to say this artist. I don't. He plays the guitar. Fire. DECO. All right, if I get called out in the comments, it's your fault. DECO 27. Here we go. Hey, yo, pause, bro. What? DECO Nina. Okay. Wait. What you mean? You want to? Can I suck you and I spit it out? What are you talking about? What is that thing on the left here? Ding, 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 ding. It almost sounds like child, a little like kiddish, like something you would hear in kid music, but I don't know the official name for that thing. I like the backing vocals doing a little chant at the offbeat. That was cool. Yes. We got a little Japanese? Little jazz section. Jazz section, not Japanese section. Shut up! Yeah, bro, the versatility here is crazy. The fact that they were able to achieve such a cool jazz sound and a cool metal sound and a cool electro sound all at the same song, like the execution is really freaking good. And the fact that you can also make all of them flow as a one coherent piece. Woo! Song is banging. All of them been banging, bruh. Second voices is my favorite part. Yeah, the vocal chant, it's not really a vocal chant, just it is a vocal chant really. The vocal chant on the 2, and the fact that there's no vocal chant on the 2 and 4, it's just on the 2. I mean that's just a interesting insertion. Why they do that, but it works. Yeah. I mean, again, it's a very hard song to do, very hard song to execute. Not only very hard song to make and execute, just think up. How do you think up of a song like this? Yeah, this song needs to be freaking crazy electronic for one part, and then we need to do a freaking whiplash jazz section for another, and then we need to do freaking heavy metal for like 3 seconds. Like, how do you even plan that in your head? That's the one thing I'm like really impressed by with these producers. It's like they're just able to come up with this type of vision. You know what I'm saying? Just the direction that they're able to come up with for these songs. Like how do you even do that? But okay, the last one we're gonna be doing is Hatsune no Miku. I said Hatsune no Miku. Hatsune Miku, World Is Mine with Ryo Supercell. They just want all thing of what they want in the song. Yeah, that. Is there any Kikuo song for today? I don't think so. This is the last song we're reacting to. Well, my chat looks really excited for this song, so this better be good. Yo, YouTube, let's go, YouTube. Come on, man. YouTube with that video player. 10 out of 10, Mel. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is a live version. Okay. I mean, I thought this was going to be a studio version. Okay. I mean, this is the official video, so okay. Well, now you can request another one, Ching Chang. That's cool. We get to see some live instruments with this. Wow, they are very, the crowd is very interactive. I can hear their voices. That's great. What's up, bro? Woo! Wait, that guy looks familiar. Who is that guy? Okay, girl got some moves. Come on. You saw that little foot shuffle? Oh man, that China symbol with the halftime. Bah! 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 I need a China symbol, but they're so expensive. I'm too broke. Whee! Crap, you can sing this song fully? Prove it. I'm kidding. Okay. Bro, this is the most animated I've ever seen a Japanese crowd. Usually Japanese crowds, they swing. Yeah, of course they swing their light stick, but I've never seen them this interactive with the freaking, like I've seen like all the live performances you've seen. I've never seen them sing this loud for something, bro. They really like Vocaloid. They really like Vocaloid like that. That's cool. If you remember, I once wanted to request a full concert of Vocal Live. That's because we need to see the live vibes. I mean, the vibes are vibing, bro. Holy crap. I've never seen a Japanese crowd this animated before. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's some great stuff, man. Anyways, I mean, I don't know what happened here with this batch, but this batch is just really freaking good. I'm not gonna lie, I much prefer this batch of Vocaloid songs than the other one. The other one was definitely, don't get me wrong, the other one was very impressive, but it was more so just like, maybe because I'm more used to it, because I've already been introduced to like this type of Vocaloid sound, so maybe I'm a little bit more accustomed to how it sounds. Because I remember the first batch I listened to, I was like, what is happening? But this one I can follow a little bit more. I mean, and a handful of these songs, definitely adding this to my playlist. Definitely the Neru and Wowaka songs. Those songs are just